Hello, welcome to another video.
If you don't know, I'm starting a series on my channel about getting my life and business together, and this is episode 2. If this is the first video you're seeing from me, my name is Bia, owner of Illustrator, which is a stationery shop with all the cute goodies. This episode is going to be all about Etsy. If you don't know what Etsy is, it's basically an e-commerce platform where you can create your shop and start your business. I started my business over there. Then 2 years later, I switched to my website, but I continue to have my Etsy shop with all the flaws and everything that it has. It's still a good platform to start out, at least I think that, because you have really no upfront costs other than the listing price. And I actually started in there with only one notebook and one sticker pack, I think. At the time, I was still hand sewing my notebooks with Japanese binding, and I was cutting my stickers by hand. You don't have to start big and all of that, but I feel like it's a very interesting platform to explore, but knowing what you are doing, it's the way to go if you wanted to make it successful. I never did that, so this video is going to be all about that. Up until now, I always relied on getting clients to my shop, but I really want to explore the platform a little bit better to its full potential and try to get some sales. People that wouldn't come from me and my YouTube or my Instagram or anything like that. I have my list of topics in here that I want to focus on, and it's divided in 5. The first one will be SEO, so this will be everything from reviewing my titles, descriptions, adding keywords, doing a little bit of research, using some platforms and all of that. The second part will be improving my listings. I also want to change around some products, delete older products that I'm not planning on restocking, and also add products that I had on my website but I don't have on my Etsy because it has been a while since I updated my Etsy. Third part will be all about branding, so I'm going to improve my banner. I'm going to, I think, change around my logo. I don't know if I have my old logo or not. Going to improve my bio and also my thank you notes that I send to clients after buying. And maybe on this I'm also going to add maybe some coupons, see how that is set up, because I have no idea. I haven't touched my Etsy in forever. I'm going to review shop policies that includes processing times, shipping information, packaging information. I want to add a little bit of the shipping information into the product listings, and I want to add some info about the eco part of my business. I try my best to only use paper products for the shipping and the packaging and all of that, so I want to add a little bit of that on my product. And the last part that I have over here that I won't be putting in this video, I'm going to improve photos and add videos. So next week I'm actually going to film a video all about planning my shop update, my summer shop update, so I think I'm going to take that opportunity to see what photos I need to take again, because some photos are older and they don't match the newer photos that I have on my products. So I want to update that, and that will go to my website as well, so it will be a 2-in-1. And I also want to add videos to certain products because I know Etsy really values that. So yeah, that's what I'm starting with. If that made you think that I know what I'm doing, I have absolutely no idea what I'm doing. So that's why I'm counting on Skillshare to learn a little bit more and to make all of these things a little bit more easy. Skillshare is a learning platform where I know I'm always going to find what I'm looking for, especially for small businesses, and resources with classes on so many subjects like graphic design, art, illustration, photography, but also on things like productivity and organizing your time. There's basically classes for everyone. There's so many classes on Etsy. I'm going to take advantage of something that I never saw on there that I found out that they have, which is called Learning Path. They select a few classes for you regarding a certain subject, and I'm going to take some 3 classes regarding Etsy. The first one, it's a more open class talking about the marketplace, how it works, what's important, what's not. And the second class, it's a more in-depth class about keywords, how the research works, how SEO works. And the third class is all about photography and how to make your shop successful. There's these 3 classes, but regarding this subject there's so many more. And what I love is that you can find something that will work for the time that you have available. There's classes that last 40 minutes, or there's even more in-depth classes that last hours. There's so much knowledge in there, but I'm always super excited to learn more about a certain subject. I have all of this knowledge from people that have been doing this for years and years and have so much more to give about a certain subject. Very excited to learn a little bit more about Etsy. Taking all of these classes, even while ready with an Etsy shop, has been super helpful. It's like going back to basics, relearn a few things and try to look at what we have already with a brand new eyes. The goal for all of this is to have organic sales and put my shop in front of people that wouldn't find me any other way. If you want to try Skillshare, the first 500 people to click the link in my description or scan the QR code on the screen will get 1 month free trial on the platform, so you can start your journey on learning today. You can take classes on Etsy or a lot of the other things that they have on the platform. So let's begin our Etsy journey. Hi, so it's the next day and I'm trying to do the first step, which is research. I'm taking my Skillshare class over here. I already took 2 classes. I'm taking the third one, I think. Anyway, I'm doing some research on Etsy. I don't know if you know, but you can access statistics on your Etsy board. From this, you can see what people are using as keywords and words to find your shop, things that grab their attention. So let me show you. As you can see, a lot of things are on the red in here because I haven't been updating my shop or adding new listings or anything like that. But you can click on all of these things and you can access the statistics regarding each one of them. So basically here it's for the Etsy search specifically. So everything that people write on the Etsy search. And then down here you can actually see which specific words people put on the search bar. So Appenas Illustrator and Appenas Illustrator like this are the most search bars. People are searching on Etsy, my shop specifically. Then it's pin hoop, so that I can see that on Etsy this is a very interesting product that people are searching for. Handmade kawaii notebook, Appenas again. I'm going to make a list of all of these words that people are searching on Etsy, and that is going to be one of the focus for my keywords because I know people are searching this and finding my shop. And you can also see by direct traffic where they are coming from. This is specific for Etsy, SEO, Google, and all of that. Looking at all of this, it's always very interesting, and I think that is going to help me out, and also study a little bit of the listings that are being seen more and they are selling more. So see if I'm doing something right with those and maybe try to do the same with everything else. The goal for all of this is to increase my conversion rate, which right now is at 0.9%, which it's a little bit on the low side. I would like to increase it to 2 to 3%. So I have visitors coming to my shop specifically, most of them from Etsy ads. They are not buying or they are leaving a lot of abandoned carts. And I do have a coupon code for abandoned carts, but maybe I can increase that offer, see if I can grab some more sales from that. That can also be related to shipping. So I'm going to maybe look into similar shops of mine and see what they are asking for shipping. Looking at all of this, it's very interesting and definitely puts things into perspective and see how I can improve everything, especially regarding the conversion rate, and see how I can make improvements for that specifically. I'm also going to be using eRank, I think that's the platform name, on the classes. Most of the classes mentioned Marmalade, but also eRank. But Marmalade is paid, so I'm going to use eRank. Right now, I'm actually going through my product selection, and I'm going to choose what products to keep and what not, and see which ones had 0 sales over time. I'm just going to take them out of there. 12 months ago, I think 3 months ago, I already removed a lot of them. I only had like very old designs in there. And if you don't know, Etsy, I think it's every 4 months it renews the listings. So if you sell or not, it's going to be renewed and you're going to pay 20 cents per listing. So I'm trying my best to reduce the catalog that I have in there. And if I haven't sold any of items with that design for the last, I don't know, 5-6 years since I have my Etsy, I'm just going to remove them. And this way, having less products, I can make them stand out a lot more because I can put more time into them and to research keywords and to improving the titles and descriptions and all that. So that's what we are going to do. So let's go. I only have one washi tape in here. What the heck? How don't I have any washi tapes in here? I think it was from when I had a lot of my washi tapes sold out and I never really add them to the shop again. Glad I'm doing this because what a mess. I think all the washi tapes and all the keychains that I have very low on stock, like 1 or 2 of each. I don't think I'm going to add them to my Etsy, so I'm just going to add just the washi tapes that I have more stock of, and then everything else I'll just add them to my website. Okay, perfect. I finally have more washi tapes on my Etsy. Okay, it's a little bit later. I had therapy and I went to lunch at home, so it's a full day by now. I've been trying to go section by section on my products. Basically, I have my Etsy open over here, and right now I'm doing the sticker sheets, and I've been doing the witchy sticker sheet. Basically, I changed the title a little bit. I might add a few more photos later, and then next week when I take out my photos, I'm going to try to take videos of the sticker sheet. I changed the description a little bit on the Skillshare class. It says a lot of people don't read the description, so I might even do a photo for each type of product explaining the things about the product and highlighting some things and maybe some texts on the photos. I think that would be nice. But I put the description now by little points so it's easy to read. I added a packaging part and a shipping part explaining the difference between the tracked and the standard shipping. I think that was basically it, and I found out with a lot of my products I didn't even add tags, so I've been trying to add some tags and everything to it and just reviewing everything else to see if everything is okay. But regarding the tags, basically I've been doing some research on Etsy itself. Like I search for, now I'm doing sticker sheets, so I'm searching for sticker sheets and see what the best rating sticker sheets have in common in terms of tags, of keywords used and all of that. And I'm also using eRank, and I might get the paid version just for this month while I'm taking care of my Etsy. Let me show you. So I have my Etsy open over here and I have eRank open over here. While I'm editing my listing, I open the eRank and I can select the listing. I can look up each listing individually. It gives me the SEO tips, so how I can improve my title, how I can improve my tags, my videos, materials, all the things that eRank thinks that I can improve on that listing. And then I've been using the keyword ranking tool for each product. So for this one, I added the tag cute Illustrator sticker sheet, and then I can go in here and I can see which ones are most search keywords, the less search keywords. So yeah, it has been very interesting, and also having ideas to how to incorporate these keywords on the title and on the tags and all of that. So that's basically what I've been doing. This takes forever, so I'm sure this will be a several day type of work. So I'm going to give this type of work, I don't know if you remember from last videos, I actually prefer to do this more repetitive search type of work on my couch while I'm watching a show. So I'm going to leave that, so I can leave, I'm going to be doing that towards the week because I really want to look into the keywords with a lot of attention. I want to do my research. This is going to take a while, and I'm going to be doing little by little because I think updating the listings and updating the photos and changing things around really helps on appearing on Etsy. Every time I do one product, I can then just replicate that on the other products within the same category. I'm going to leave that to do later, and we are going to go to our third part of this project, which is improving the branding on my Etsy, which includes improving the banners, logo, bio, thank you notes, and see what I can improve on the shop overall. This is what we have right now in my shop thing to change things around, and I actually like this banner, and it says free stickers in all orders, so I think it's nice. And I already changed my logo for the most updated one. I think I'm going to change my contact photo to be my face a little bit up close, because from what I heard about the classes, this really improves the client and seller relationship, because they feel more safe to buy from your shop when they don't know you. I think I might change around these things. I don't have feature listings, and I'm sure if that, I had no idea you could add feature listings. So yeah, I'm going to do that. And then we're going to take a look at everything else and see what we can improve as well. Okay, I think the shop is done. I changed the policies a little bit. I'm going to be adding the shipping info, eco packaging info, and all of that. I also made an about me section a little bit that I think it will appear on the end of the page when you are going to my Etsy. I actually subscribed to the Etsy. This will be a trial month for me. I'm going to be adding listings. I'm going to be making changes. So I want to see if being on the Etsy paying membership, if it helps or not. So I'm just going to do a tryout, and then I'll update you on a video by the end of the month that is happening or not. This is my shop, how it's looking right now. Since I have the Etsy membership, I can now update my banners. So I added 3 different banners, one that shows off all my products and everything, then the notepads, which is one of the things that I sell the best at on Etsy, and then my t-shirts, which I still haven't added, but they're going to be in there. Then I can also add some highlights on the screen, so that's what I've done. Pin banners are also one of the items that I sell the best, is pin banners, keychains, and notepads. So I added those, and I of course added the best sellers on top, and then you can see all of my products. You can also go here on top and go through my shop, or you can scroll down. In here you can see the reviews. I have no idea how to change the announcements in here. I couldn't find it, so if you know how to change it, because it still talks about the pandemic and I want to change that, yeah, let me know how I can change that. Then we have reviews, and then I made this about section. So basically I've added a few pictures of me making products, of me in the studio and everything. I'm super happy that I make these videos, because to do thumbnails I need to take photos of me in the studio. So I'm super happy because I always have photos of me working. I talked a little bit more about myself, and I also added my Instagram, my website, and my YouTube, because that was something that I didn't have in here. I don't know why. And I also added myself as a shop member, and now everything is updated. I also couldn't find how I'm going to change the frequently asked questions. I have no idea. I couldn't find it. It's a bit confusing, actually. Yeah, that was all. I think we got into a lot of things, and I'm quite happy with how the shop it's looking. It's looking very cute, and I think it's going to be a nice tryout to see if it will increase my sales, how that is going to work. So yeah, I wanted to be doing this for a while, so making these videos has been very helpful to get done things that I've been wanting to do for a while, but I've been procrastinating on doing them and just putting other things on top of that. So my Etsy is getting a little bit better. And that'll be all for this video. As always, I'm going to give you some updates on the next few videos. I'm going to let you know how that is going, if it's improving my shop, if it's improving my sales, if it's improving my conversion rate and all of that. And I'm actually curious about the Etsy membership to see if that is better as well. I don't know. I think it's going to be nice. A couple of years ago, 2 or 3 years ago, I actually did this with a couple of listings, and that's when I started to get more sales on Etsy. Now it's stagnated and it's very, very low. I think I sell like I do 2 or 3 orders on Etsy per month, which is not a lot. So very, very excited for that to improve a little bit and to add more products and to keep my shop in there a little bit more updated and hopefully get more sales of customers that wouldn't find me another way in any other way. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you are trying to improve your Etsy or your shop, let me know what things are you doing in the comments, and please leave a comment because it makes me really, really happy to answer you. And I don't know, leave a little yellow heart in the comments if you saw this video up till the end. So yeah, I'm going to go. I'm going to keep going, working on the shop and updating the listings, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Don't forget to check the link in the description for Skillshare for 1 month free trial. So yeah, I'll see you next time. Bye! Bye!